did a needs assessment for the community and said that we had an overwhelming demand for shelter for those who found themselves experiencing homelessness. And although there were some other options in the communities around us, there weren't any that really offered what we wanted for the clients that we serve here at Good Samaritan House, that primarily focused on strengthening families and moms with kids in a safe, loving Christian environment. So in '97, the same group of individuals from this community began to assemble and explore the possibility of creating this facility and a way to serve those families. The faith community, including, there's quite a list here.
Get through.
The Quad City Ministerial Alliance, the Madison County Baptist Association, Catholic Charities, Protestant Welfare, and a host of other pastors, members of local congregations, partnered with other community representatives. And this is what I think makes us unique as well, is that we have such strong community support and involvement from all parts of our community, including our school district, our Madison County Community Development, the fire and police departments, and even our local government supports us regularly. So I think that's what makes us so strong and so blessed in this community, is the fact that we have those supporting us. I think it also speaks to the mission and the way that we carry out our business and serve our clients. And in 2005, in 1998, I got skipped ahead, this facility was opened and served 6 families. And we all know our need is great, and serving 6 families obviously was a great accomplishment, but we needed to grow. So in 2001, we expanded to serve another 4 families to our current capacity, which is 10 families. In 2005, we were lucky enough to get awarded a grant to allow us to continue our services for our clients after they leave the emergency shelter phase and continue to support them for an additional 18 to 24 months in a transitional housing program. And this is a great thing because it's a lot to get done in 90 days to turn around your life and the things that you have and the challenges that you face in 90 days to get yourself to a point where you can steadily stand on your feet independently. So to be able to provide another 18 to 24 months for those families to get to a point where they're solid and feel comfortable in independent living was a phenomenal opportunity. And we served another 7 to 9 families in that program. So we're at nearly 20 families that we're helping at any given point in time through just the work of this agency. Recognizing a need to provide for additional funding and job development, the board thought that we could make use of the space that you're now standing in and open a resale shop. And it was a great way for us to provide those skills, but also to potentially generate revenue and funds to help continue to support the mission. Unfortunately, over time, it started to really, I think, distract us from our focus, which was to serve the clients and to help them become independent. So, and it wasn't performing in revenues as well as we had hoped that it would. So we decided to take a look at how we could better use that space. And as you see today, we found a better way to use it. At least that's what our hope is. And you're standing today in what was the resale shop. We closed that in June of 2014, and we began our renovation of this area in January of 2015. So a lot of work happened pretty quickly, and I hope you all get an opportunity to see just how extensive the work is. There are a lot of people that I have to thank. So it's going to be a list. I'll run through it quickly. But it's amazing the amount of people that came together to really make this happen. First of all, as I said, we're blessed to have the community support on a regular basis, along with support from our United Way of Greater St. Louis and the Tri-Cities United Way. And then also from businesses like Granite City Steel and Prairie Farms. And we all hope and pray that those businesses continue to to thrive and do well in our community, because without their support and the support of their employees, we certainly wouldn't be where we are. But specific to this renovation, I really want to thank Chad Whitford with Draco Construction, Tom Harrison with Harrison Electric, Absolute Commercial Interiors, which is where we got all this fabulous furniture that you see. Diana, how much did we get for like $60,000 worth of furniture for under $10,000? For $3,200. So big thank you to them. Wouldn't look near as beautiful without what we have. Hi, welcome. Metro Computers, who helped upgrade us into this century. We were not. We were barely in 1990. Bi-State Windows, for making our windows look as beautiful as they do. And Dickey Sign Company, who just finished up our sign to welcome you in today. And then, most importantly, the person who kept all of that list running smoothly is Diana Briner, who's also being our active director. And all the staff and their patience for that during that time of transition. I think that they're thankful they're where they're at now, but I'm sure during the transition, the times were trying. But thank you again to all of you who have helped with that. And then I just want to wrap up and allow our executive director, because she does a far better job of telling you about what it is we do and who it is we serve. But we have a vision that we really work to develop and every day work and strive to achieve, and that is to be the largest shelter in the Metro East, to empower women and build stronger families. And we accomplish that through our mission, which is to enrich the lives of women and children who are experiencing homelessness by offering them opportunities to become self-sufficient while supporting them in a loving Christian environment. So thank you for being a part of that. And I want to give a minute to Janice Donaldson, who is our executive director, for those who don't know. Janice?
Thank you, Julia. First and foremost, I'm going to do the thank you for our wonderful board. So if you're on our board, wave your hand so everybody can see you, please. This board is so supportive. And as the director, and I'll speak for all my employees because we've had these conversations, we're so grateful that the board is so supportive and that they wanted to help us be able to help the families here. They saw the struggles we were having. As you go through the shelter, you know, you'll be told, well, this is where this office used to be, and it's about maybe a third or a fourth of the size of what we have now. So that's made a huge difference because our mission is to help these women. It's very difficult. Some of them have been really knocked down pretty hard. And what we want to do is help build those moms' self-esteem back up, help teach them life skills, help them with education, all of those things that will strengthen mom, make her feel positive, make her feel like she's doing that wonderful job for herself and her family, and in tune that will build up those kids and make strong families. And so that's what we do here. We want to let people know it's just not about sleeping and eating. While the ladies are here, we have wonderful volunteers and educated people that come in and teach workshops. So they do learn about education. If they don't have a high school diploma, we get them into GED classes. They learn about budgeting, how to plan a nutritional menu, how to go grocery shopping, how to take care of a household. One of the most fun workshops they had was a man from the steel mill came in and taught them just basic home maintenance, and then he came back and taught them basic car maintenance. Those things that we don't always get taught, but those things that will help them along the way. We work with resumes and job skills. With our computers up here now in the front, every morning I come in and the computers are full of residents that are there doing applications. And we've got one resident that has 4 interviews this week, and we're just thrilled. And so these are the kind of things that your support and your care and your prayers and your concern really help us to do, which is why we're here. We want to see these families thrive in this community. Many of them leave this shelter and they set up their households here in this community, in your community, and help build up this area, help build up the school system and whatnot. So I won't talk, I could go on forever, but you know, these are the things that they do here. The ones that are doing, you know, really well and can go on further, we put into the transitional housing program, which is great. Our case manager, Marcia, works with them, helps them once they're out of here to continue. Some of them go on to college, and that support helps them finish their college education. So all of these things that you help us do are really big. And they really help all the little children here too. Feel like they've got the best moms in the world because they've got a bed to sleep in every night and food to eat, and they get to go to school every day. And it is a thrill for all of us to see the smiles on their faces. And so from all of us and all of them, thank you. Please enjoy walking around and see the surroundings. Any of you ever want to come in and volunteer, please talk to us. We have tons of volunteer opportunities, whether it's coming in and reading a book, or washing windows, or teaching a mom to read. You know, all of these kind of things are available, answering telephones, and we love to have you all here because we can't do it without you. We have knowledge, you have extra knowledge, and that can help us all out. So please, you know, talk to us if you're interested. If not today, give us a call. On the front counter here are some new brochures about the Good Samaritan House. Please take one, share with other people. The best way for us to help people is to get the word out that we're here. Lots of people don't know we're here. Or a lot of people think we're just a building with cot after cot and people come in and sleep and they leave and they don't understand that this is really changing women's lives. It's not just about a place to lay your head at night. Also, there's e-script cards from Schnucks. How many of you shop at Schnucks? You know, I shop all different stores. But if you get one of these cards and you go online and you register your card, and there's a piece of paper there too that will have our organization number, you can pick our organization, and every time you go to Schnucks, shop for groceries or whatever, they'll swipe that card, and there'll be a percentage of your purchase that will come back to the Good Samaritan House. Also, if you shop at Amazon, if you go to smile.amazon.com, you can do the same thing. And those are easy ways to help support us too. So thank you so very much. Please enjoy. We'll have all sorts of different board members and people walking you around to answer questions. There's cupcakes, there's water. So thank you. We really, really appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you.